Welcome back. Patricia Cornwell is one of the top-selling authors of all times. You may know her wildly popular character, Dr. Kay Scarpetta. Her novels launched the boom of forensic crime scene television. Cornwell has sold more than 120 million books in more than 100 countries. For her newest thriller titled Spin, she spent more than 2 years in immersive research with NASA, the Secret Service, Air Force, Scotland Yard, even Interpol. Patricia Cornwell joining us now live from New York to talk about the intense experience. First off, good morning to you, Patricia.
Well, good morning. And listen, years ago, I decided I wanted to give you guys a tour of the morgue and of the autopsy suite and what crime scenes are really like. And now what I want to do is take you into space, because wherever humans go, there will be crime. And that's already started with our space race. And so one of the things I'm going to show you in Spin with Captain Chase, who's a NASA scientist, who's also a test pilot, and a cyber ninja. She works for the protective services that NASA has also. And yes, there are people that do all this. It's really quite amazing. And what I want to show you is why we have Space Force, for example. Why do we want to have, inhabit the moon and go to Mars and beyond? And because Earth and what's beyond is all connected. And if we don't establish certain security measures up there with the kinds of satellites that we launch and with the space travel that we've got planned, we will be in very, very big trouble, because everything on the ground is more and more controlled by what's above the ground. And so where humans go, there will be crime. Eventually there will be murder, and there will be other tragedies and disasters, because I always preach the happy news. But I think Spin is going to be a lot of fun for people. I put you in a rocket and I let you fly a space plane up there by the end of the book.
All right, sounds like an interesting book. I'm just curious, you were giving unprecedented access to a bunch of different government facilities. I lived in Roswell for a while, Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens landed in 1947, allegedly. I'm just curious, did you learn anything about these, any behind the scenes stuff you could tell us?
Absolutely. I mean, I used to think the whole idea of UFOs and extraterrestrials was really cool, but I didn't think much about it or put much stock into it. But then when you really start looking at the science, and when you hear NASA experts tell you that, like when I was growing up, there were just the planets in this solar system that we all know about. But now we know there are thousands of planets out there that might even be similar to our Earth. And the idea that there could be other life out there is really more logical than it is anything else. It doesn't mean it should change anything about how we feel about our creation or what your ideas of God or the higher power might be. But the more I have read declassified papers about UFOs, reading about Roswell, walking through a pathology museum where you see a drawer that's got Roswell on it that's marked classified, and of course that's supposed to be a joke, but is it really? I don't know. I've really come away with far more questions than answers about all this. But I will tell you my personal belief. I agree with Francis Crick, who won the Nobel Prize for discovering the structure of DNA, the father of DNA. He he thought it was possible that life on this planet was started by a more highly evolved society from far, far away. And he bases that on the DNA of life on this planet. You might want to read his paper, Directed Panspermia, that he published in 1972. There's a lot I've learned, and the access to these facilities, I've become like Space Force, realizing the clear and present danger that we have hundreds, if not thousands of miles above this planet if the wrong people are in control of orbits that include our communication satellites, our telescopes, all sorts of things that basically are our eyes and ears out there.
All right, we're out of time, but boy, you just intrigued a lot of people with that. The book is called Spin. The author is Patricia Cornwell. Patricia, very interesting. Thanks for being here this morning.
My pleasure. Thank you.